It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Put up. 180. 53. Mike. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Watch the run, watch the run. Switch. Ran. Check. Lucky.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. And his throw here is incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie there to bat that one away.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football.
Room. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Hey, Delta. Here we go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey.
On third down, Trubisky. And a hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A third down gain of 19. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a three-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Now it's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Kirksey coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Here we go. Hey, alert. Check.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. It's his drive, and it's Taylor Gabriel. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
18. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Hey, exit. Watch the run. Mike.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check.
They go play action. Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. Third down here.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Alert. 53. Hey, wahoo! 65. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Again, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. First carry for Nick Chubb. A strong running. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 49 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Able to get away.
Keep the legs churning.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. Back to the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. On second down, Mayfield again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Throwing, Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up 1st and goal.
Let's go. He's crashing.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
And that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there, so that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike, 53. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Check 3, check 3. Watch the shit. Hey, ball. Watch the shit. Ran, touch. Mike, 53.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. T.J. Carey right there in coverage. CD with that incompletion. Let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together, the defense is playing better, and Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, Week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those 2 teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 64 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. That's fielded in the end zone. Spinning past him. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. In some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Check 15. Check 9. 18.
Now Trubisky to throw. Robinson's got it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
53, Mike.
Here's Trubisky. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, 34 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
And that's another route the defenders were quick to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
King!
Mayfield down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. Pass complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
A first down throw from Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Here's Mayfield. That is incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and it's 3rd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Going to the air again to Mayfield. And he finds Seals-Jones complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Mayfield looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Seibert on for the PAT. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
We got this.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenge in your offense right here. You know?
And now look at him go. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller. As the first half is winding down, and the Bears get a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This will be taken in at the one. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. Pushes past him. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Check 99.
General West.
Slam, slam, slam.
What?
Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Alert! Alert!
Every day, any day.
They run. Chubb. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
That's a what? That's a what? 44.
Mayfield to throw it. It's caught by OBJ. And he's is going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 42. Mayfield now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Nick Kwiatkowski able to maneuver in for the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. A beautiful fake. It's caught. Beckham. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And he goes down. Khalil Mack able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Looking deep downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
180. Watch the slant.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Trubisky now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky over the middle, and it's incomplete. Credit that breakup to Greedy Williams.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Hey, 18.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Firing quickly here, that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
I'm here all day.
Lock in.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Hey, orbit.
53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sione Takitaki. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
53.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I'm coming.
Now Trubisky. And he's going to go down again. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
I'm coming after you.
Go.
Let's go.
On third and goal, Trubisky. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. T.J. Carey right there in coverage.
Now, that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal.
Kill.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal.
18.
I'm going to run you over.
They'll try and throw forward with Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Watch the flag.
Hey, alert 33.
Kill.
On second and 9, Mayfield. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he throwing. Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Back to throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nick Kwiatkowski able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Chubb. And he'll go down at the 28.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it up. Now Mayfield lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. He got it stripped. You can see the panic in his face from up here through the helmet. He was able to dive back on it.
A good bit of fortune for him because oftentimes on a strip sack, when that ball is wrenched out of your grasp, it can go in any different direction. It can go way away from you. In this case, it didn't matter. He was able to get on it.
Look to throw here. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
Set, 20.
Check back.
Hurry.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Nick Kwiatkowski getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. They go play action. Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Tighten up. Tighten up. Showing it. Lock in, lock in.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A gain there of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 53. Come on.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
Check 43.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's caught by Montgomery. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Mike, all day, dog.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare 1st down.
Chuck! Manini!
Check 53's Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. He's soft, baby. That's a baby soft. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
One last shot for Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's how we do it.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire 2nd half, but their 1st half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the 1st half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the 2nd half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.